Hey everyone, today's video is going to be my top 13 products of 2013. Definitely let me know what your favourite products were for the year. So let me just tell you really quickly that some of these products I don't necessarily use all the time now because, as you guys know, I got a bunch of new products recently from MAC and all sorts, so I've been using these products I used more throughout the year. So if I look back on the whole year, what products I used the most and what products I really enjoyed for the whole year, these are those products. So I know I did film a foundation routine and I didn't use one of the products that I'm showing you now, but that's why, because I did use them for the majority of the year and I liked them for most of the time. I still do like them, but now I have new favourites. So right now these are my favourite products for the entire year of 2013. So the first favourite is of course my Batiste Dry Shampoo. I've literally been talking about this to you guys for years, on and off, but I have been using this quite a lot this year. I got it kind of in the second half of the year. I hadn't had it for a really long time and I just remembered how much I absolutely loved it. I've tried all sorts of formulas. I've tried the brown formula, scented formulas. This is just the original and it's just great just for spritzing on your roots, and you just pretty much wiggle it with your fingers and it just blends it out amazingly, soaks up so much oil, really lets you go like an extra day or two before washing your hair. My next favourite is one that I don't actually know if I have mentioned on my channel that much, but it is one of my absolute favourite skincare products and it has been for quite a while now, and it is the ZA Deep Cleansing Oil. Now this is a makeup oil that you use. You rub it in your hands. I use 2 pumps, rub it into dry hands and then put it all over a dry face. You massage it in like you would a regular cleanser. It takes off mascara really well, foundation really well, lipstick really well, stains really amazingly, and then I just wash it off and wash my face like normal and I have little to no residue. And this is like $15 or something, less than 20 I'm pretty sure, and again this is quite frequently on special and you can get ZA at Farmers and at Makeup Direct. So my next favourite is my Revlon Nearly Naked foundation, and I mentioned this in my foundation routine, so I will have that linked off down below because I go through it a little bit more clearly and I don't want to dwell on this for too long, but mine is in the colour 120 Vanilla and this gives a really nice medium to full coverage. Some people might think it's light, but I think it is a very nice medium coverage foundation. It isn't too thick that you can't see your natural skin underneath. It does leave with a really nice kind of translucent effect so that you can still see your freckles and moles or whatever, and it doesn't really take away that sort of natural factor. You know, it still does look like actual skin, which I really like. My next favourite is my favourite concealer, and as I mentioned I don't actually use this as of right now, but for the entire year it's 100% my favourite, and it is the Hard Candy Glamoflague. I got this from Crash Cosmetics. I will leave a link to it down below and also have all of the products listed and where you can get them in the down bar. This is in the colour Light and it is a really nice blemish concealer. It's very not necessarily thick, but it's very high coverage, very creamy, easy to blend, covers up everything really nicely, and for the price that you pay I think it is amazing. Next I have 2 Chic products, the first of which is my absolute favourite bronzing product ever in the history of the world, and it is the Bourjois bronzing primer, and this is essentially a kind of cream product, and I think it's actually intended to be a primer, but I just apply it like a bronzer, and you can see it's very bronze, and I just love this because it blends so flawlessly because it's a cream product. It just melts into the skin and merges beautifully with the foundation and you don't get like any harsh lines. It's very soft looking, and I'm wearing it today. You guys probably can't see too great, but I sort of just apply it in this sort of area. I don't do the top of my forehead, but I just do it around here, and it just helps to really sculpt my face and just give me a little bit of colour. My next favourite is the Essence Silky Touch blush, and this is one of many blushes that I've loved this year. I just picked this one because it's probably my most neutral, most worn blush, and it is in the colour number 10 Adorable, and this is just a really nice quality blush, has really nice lasting power, good colour payoff, very buildable as well, so you can have it quite bright and intense like that if you can see, or you can really just sheer it out for a very nice light coverage. And this is really pretty because it has a very ever so slight sheen to it. It's not like 110% matte, it's just very nice on the skin. A product that I'm sure you guys knew would be included is my e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and mine is in the colour Dark. It just looks like this, again very inexpensive, and I think I got mine from Crash Cosmetics as well, but you basically get a brow gel wax thing and then a powder, and I absolutely loved the wax for filling in my eyebrows. It gives a really nice crisp effect. It's really easy to use, it's pretty much foolproof, and another thing I like about this is you can just wipe it away if you go out of the lines, whereas with pencils or powders you can't really do that, but this one is quite forgiving in that sense. and because it is a wax it holds down brows, but if yours are very, very unruly like mine you will want to use a gel too. But just really, really nice product. Again, very inexpensive and effective. They have 4 different colours. If I got this again, which I probably will in the future, I think I'll get the next shade down just so my brows look a little bit more natural. Another favourite for the year has definitely been this Maybelline palette. This has been more of a favourite towards like the past 6 months. I don't know if I've used it the whole year, but it's just such amazing quality. I love all of Maybelline's eyeshadows. I have a lot of Maybelline coming up in this video, but it's just because I absolutely love the quality, and the price that you pay you pretty much can't do any better. So this is an Eye Studio quad in the colour Copper Chic. These are just such amazing quality and pigmentation. Like one swipe gets you so much colour, and I just think really you can't do any better for the price that you pay. I'm kind of cheating with this next favourite, but it is definitely Maybelline mascaras. I'm doing this as one because there have been 3 Maybelline mascaras that I've absolutely loved this past year, and I cannot pick just one to mention, so I'm going to mention all 3. So the first one that I tried was the 1x1, which is the oldest out of the 3, and it is really, really great. They all kind of do a similar thing. And I also love the Cat Eyes mascara, and then most recently the Smokey Eyes mascara. These 3 are phenomenal. They don't clump. They are really great for lengthening and volumizing. At the moment, the newest one is my favourite, which is the Smokey Eyes. I'm wearing it today. One thin coat, and it's just absolutely incredible. But any of them would be amazing. Again, very inexpensive and just very, very good value for money. Is the Nivea lip butter, and originally I didn't really like this. I didn't like the scent, but it is just so unbelievably moisturizing. I use it every night before I go to bed, and I have been for the past 2 or 3 months, and it just really helps my lips when they are very, very dry. There is sometimes when I forget to use this and my lips can get quite chapped, but if they do get chapped, this fixes them really, really quickly. It just smells divine, and I've changed my mind. I do like the smell now, but it's just such a good product, and I think it's less than $10. I know that, maybe even less than $5, but really, really worth the money, and they do have quite a wide range of scents as well. Finally, I have my Maybelline lip products, and I have 2 different kind of lines, I guess. The first is the colour Sensational lipsticks, and these are very, very pigmented, amazing creamy lipsticks, and my favourite 2 are 210 Shock and Coral. These 2 are both from the Vivids collection, but that is Shock and Coral there. And then my other one that I like from the range is in Vivid Rose, which looks like this. So you've got Vivid Rose and then Shock and Coral, and they are both colour Sensational Vivids. Last such long time, stain really well, very, very creamy, easy to apply. And I also adore the Colour Whispers. I've tried the Revlon lip butters and I much prefer these. They go on much smoother, last longer. A huge fan. This one is Pink Possibilities. Just swatched it at the top there, and I am wearing it today. It's just a really subtle touch of colour, very, very nice quality. Again, moisturising, shiny. The colour doesn't last a really long time, but for the ones that are a little bit brighter like this one, they do actually last really, really well. So my next favourites are 2 different brands of brushes. So I absolutely love the Real Techniques brushes. Particularly, I love the stippling brush and the Expert Face brush. This one is great for foundation, and this one is amazing for applying any sort of cream bronzer, or it's great for foundation too, but for bronzer is just, oh, you cannot beat it. These 2 are such good for price, and I get them from iHerb. Another range of brushes that I am actually obsessed with are the XO Beauty brushes. These are Shannon or Shan XO's brush range, and I just love them. They're really good value for money, very, very nice quality, luxurious feeling brushes. So that is it for my top 13 products of 2013, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I tried to keep this video as fast and to the point as possible, so if I've missed anything, feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and I will also include lists of everything mentioned and where you can get it in the down bar. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Have an awesome new year, and I'll see you soon. Bye!